Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greetings to all of you. My name is SHAFFIQ bin RIZAL and today I will be talking about premarital and extramarital sex. So what is premarital sex? Premarital sex is sexual activity which is practiced by people before they get married. This means it's sex that happens between two people unbound by former relationship. So here is a breakdown of what is actually premarital sex. Are they actually allowed? Premarital sex is actually prohibited by some religions. For example, in Islam, they consider it as immoral and were taboo against social norms. Why do people do it though? The first reason being is peer pressure. For some people, they consider people who have had sex before they got married as mature or even experienced in life. The second reason being is to check for compatibility. Some people, they just wanted to make sure if they are compatible with their partner before they commit into a more serious relationship. The third reason being is to deepen emotional intimacy. This is mainly targeted between couples who have grown fond of each other. However, with premarital sex, there also comes several risks with it. The first risk being is emotional risk. So, for the people who have had sex for the first time in their life, they may see it as a huge turnover for them. Some of them may not be able to handle their situation rationally. The second risk being is unintended pregnancy. This is referring to sex without proper use of contraception. So for some people, they may not be prepared to start a family. And it's even worse if the girl involved is actually underage. So the third risk being is abandonment. So this is when the male in the relationship leave them behind, which is the girl and the baby, because they refuse to shoulder the burden of being a father. Now we move on to extramarital sex. What is it actually? Extramarital sex occurs when a married person engages in sexual activity with someone other than their spouse, as you will call it cheating in a relationship with your spouse. So, is it illegal to commit to adultery? Yes, because they are prohibited and considered taboo by most religions and laws. They are also very punishable by most laws in the world, as it is considered heavily immoral towards the society. However, there are still plenty of people who engage in them. Why is that? The first reason being is dissatisfaction. Yes, some people are just unhappy with their married lives. The second reason being is to fulfill their unmet needs. These two needs are actually referring to sexual and emotional needs. When these two needs are not fulfilled, they start to seek new people in order to help them fulfill their desires. The last reason being is financial problems. Yes, there were cases where husbands would sell their wife as prostitutes. There were also cases where the husband would send the wife to his company's boss as a prostitute under the pretext of working as a personal assistant in order to help them pay for their debts. So with adultery, there are also several risks that comes into mind. The first being is family distortion. Now, this is referring to cases like domestic violence, where child abuse could also be involved. Adultery is like a recipe for chaos, even in a happy family. So, if not prevented, it will eventually lead to divorce and plenty of other complications. So, how to prevent them? First and foremost, you should stay faithful to your spouse. Other than that, it is important to spend more time with your family and help fill the loneliness between the family. It is also important to seek professional help. So maybe you should seek a counselor, a therapist, instead of resorting to adultery. It is important to be open with each other in order to avoid further discord among the family. That's all for me. Thank you very much.